We've been watching you. The community of elders has been studying you for the last few months. And through our studies, we have determined what would be the best job and the best fit for you today in order to serve your community and in order for us to have a productive day together. So, for all of class today, it will run just a little differently than normal because you will be given your assignment. All forms are located in your folders and must be submitted to the application processor. Write your name on all forms. Experience any pain or discomfort due to your job, complete the medical form in order to receive relief of pain. If you have any feelings, you must. For every 2 warnings you receive, points will be deducted from your class participation grade today. 4, if you break one of our rules or laws today, and you know that you've broken the rule or law, you need to publicly apologize to your community, and we will decide whether or not we'd like to accept that public apology. If you break any rules, or you don't take this activity seriously, you could be publicly chastised and released. That the best way to live is to put the well-being of the community first. I will do everything within my power to prosper my community. Peter Ha, please rise. So, as many of you know, Peter is a lovely young man. He works incredibly hard and he pays such careful attention to detail. He is often coming in and receiving extra support and wants to do his very best on every single assignment that he is given. He also pays very good attention to rules and to specific detail. So, Peter, I am honored to give you the job of doctor today. You will be a doctor for our community. I have the honor today of giving her the job of hydration facilitator so that she can ensure our community is well nourished and doesn't go thirsty. Due to these strengths and qualities that she has been chosen by the Committee of Elders to occupy the job of historian, the job of classroom observationist, of application approval specialist, of information officer, position of emotional analyst. You are our assistant protector of territorial boundaries, and I hope that you do well with this position and this job. Once you have read through and understand your questions, you may get to work. He has a record.
You are not, that's your poster. You were standing over here.
Oh, I basically have to announce whatever they're doing. Like, if they're doing something wrong, I gotta report it.
Okay.
As assistant protector of the boundaries, I am protecting the door that allows people to enter and exit the community. And people will only be able to enter or exit the community if they are adults or they have an application that is filled.
People would feel pain and want to kill. Oh, thank you. Where is the educational liaison?
Kevin hands a
What's up with you?
No rush. If you need a little bit more time, no rush. Does anybody agree with Grace or raise your hand if you agree with Grace about the idea of the lack of verbal communication, that was a challenge for today? Raise your hand. You don't tell us why, Andy. Why do you say no?
Because I did all the talking, and it was just easy
That was an easy job for you?
and fun.
Yeah. Do you think there's a reason I chose you for that job?
Because I'm talkative.
So do you think that any of your personality traits went into me choosing the job for you?
Yeah.
That might be something to think about. Okay. But going back to this idea of communication, let's put it into this idea of a utopia. Why in a utopia, bless you, would you want to have limited communication?
People might say bad stuff or negative stuff that might cause fights or other emotions that's really negative. And fights can cause to big other stuff, more like a bigger conflict. And maybe a community wouldn't want that.
Andrew is writing a summary.
What is your job as application approval specialist?
Basically, if there are applications that arrive to me, I bring them to the appropriate person, and the appropriate person sends it to the instructor.
Do you like your job?
Sort of.
Why?
Actually, not really, because you just keep on doing the same job over and over. There's nothing.
Be careful. If you say you don't like it, you might get an infraction.
Oh, okay, I like it.
My job is to not allow people to enter this community. Unless you're one of the following: Miss Odell, Dr. Lupin, Dr. Bowie, Mr. Johnston, the hydration specialist, or anyone being released or a citizen with instructor's pass, you may not enter this community.
Do you like your job?
Yes,
Really? Why? What do you like about it?
because I am being a part of this community with a job.
My job is to tell the class information, how long we have left of class every 5 minutes.
And why are you talking like a robot?
Because I only talk every 5 minutes.
So I have to wait 5 minutes before I ask you another question?
Yes.
Can we just skip to the 5 minute mark right now?
Yes.
Wow, you just broke a rule. You might get an infraction.
Yes.
Do you like your job?
No.
Why not?
Yes.
Is it no or yes?
Nate, I need
Yes.
you to apologize to the
Why do you
community
like it?
for forgetting your book.
Because I do not want to answer the question.
Your apology. Christina, no.
My job is to read the first 5 sentences of a random book and write a 1-sentence summary of it.
And what books have you read? What books have you read summaries of so far?
Pendragon. Just the first 5 sentences are about a single play.
Eugene is sitting there reading the rules again and again. John looks really confused.
What is your job that you do here in our community?
I am a disciplinary strategist.
And what does that mean? What do you have to do?
I have to write down people that do wrong, and like if they break the rules, then I mark down their words and inform the instructor.
Do you like your job?
It's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You tell me the truth.
No, it's okay.
You want to do it forever?
No, it's okay. No.
If you don't want to do it forever, why don't you like it more?
I like it.
What is your job as application processor?
I'm supposed to read each application and like see if it's like filled out correctly, and then I'm supposed to give it to the application approval specialist.
Do you like your job?
Yes.
Really? You say that kind of hesitantly.
It's not fun, but
So you don't like it?
it's okay.
Just okay.
Yeah.
needs to come inside of this box.
And if you say you don't love your job, you might get an infraction.
Nobody in this
I
room
love
should
it.
get it.
So you need.
So if
right
someone's
now,
leaving the
your job
community
is to
or
work
entering the community, you should announce it out loud. So that
But
out loud.
so what about someone's in the list
And sorting out where they need to go. You should
I
be
have to announce
proving
out loud?
whether or not they can follow through to me who they need to go to.
I don't know.
If you have a question, please fill out
If
the
you have a
top
question,
fill
please
form.
fill out
Thank
the form.
Annoying.
Annoyed? How come?
I have to stand still and don't because I'm jogging.
Yes, and you know what's funny is that you were the second person to interpret it that way, that you could only do jumping jacks or run in place. Did anywhere in your rules say you had to do those things?
Yes.
It did say that?
Yeah.
Jumping jacks?
Yeah, in front of the class.
In front of the class.
Yes.
How come?
I got to move a lot, and I got to talk to people and tell them what to do. And boss them around.
Most people around. Possible to do a job well based on your skills but not to enjoy it.
Yes.
Yes. And some of you felt that today, right? Okay, so what is the importance then of choice in our everyday lives?
things through your work or what you do in your daily life. So I'd rather choose to do something happy.
You'd rather choose, to do something that makes you happy than something that makes you